Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco 15995 GC-2060 key and knob, key and lever, key and deadbolt, replacement cylinder, Sargent RA or RC keyway in satin chrome. Here's the cylinder. This is an original type equipment, original type quality replacement cylinder that is going to take the RA, these keys are stamped RA, original look-alike Sargent key blank, RA-RC. Because of the fact that it is solid brass construction in both the plug and the housing, which is a hallmark of Kaba Ilco, you're going to have excellent smooth working operation of the cylinder. If you're someone who part of what they do is rekey cylinders, you come to really appreciate the Kaba Ilco product line because of that high quality. Brass allows them to obtain very high machining tolerances when the pieces are manufactured, and that simply allows them to get a great quality fit and finish on the product. The 15995, that is all going to conspire to mean key and knob, key and lever, key and deadbolt. So the 15995 is going to mean that it is a 5-pin cut key, but it's drilled 6. So you could run a 6-pin RA, RC key blank into here, would be okay. So now, how does it get its name? Key and knob, key and lever, key and deadbolt. Well, it's because it has a variety of tail pieces. First of all, let's do the lever and knob tail pieces. You're going to get a total of 6 tail pieces. There's going to be 3 just like this one with these 2 bird's mouth type preparations. And the only difference is going to be the length. So here's the long one. You know what? Let me give you the dimensions of them. These will be overall dimensions. The long one, about 1 inch and 3/16. The middle length, about 1 inch. The short one, overall length, about 3/4. You can see that you can set that because of those 2 bird's mouths with the tail piece either vertical or horizontal. Horizontal is typically what you're going to see on a knob, but because that cylinder is turned on its end, you'll usually see tail pieces installed in cylinders for for lever use installed vertically, so you can handle it either way. Now the deadbolts. These are all going to be lazy style tail pieces that you would need. These are really only going to work on single cylinder deadbolts generally. Double cylinder type of deadbolts from specific manufacturers, those tail pieces need to overlap. These are not made to do that really at all. Could you possibly create a way to make it work? Yeah, you might be able to, but this is going to be something you use for a single cylinder deadbolt. The long one, overall length, 1 inch and 7/8. The middle length, 1 inch. Then the short one, whoa, about 5, yeah, just shy on 5/8. Where you're gonna, you're also gonna see this sort of C-clip, and that's gonna go underneath. So this is a threaded cap and a spring-loaded pin. This is gonna go on top of your cylinder, on top of your tailpiece and communicate here. There's going to be a plastic spacer that is included, and really the only time you're going to see that is when you're going to physically install it down into the assembly like this, and it's just a spacer to help pick up any sort of slop that might exist. And that's how that's going to work. So your lazy style tail piece, you can see that large cutout, will allow the key to turn, throw the deadbolt, but will allow you to turn the key back so that you can remove it without automatically retracting the latch bolt. And because of that large prep on the bottom of the tailpiece is what allows that to occur. Okay, that's called a lazy style tailpiece. This cylinder is going to be available in the satin chrome, which is the 2060. That's in the part number. It's also going to be available in the 04 finish, which is satin brass. Okay, again, 2 original look-alike key blanks. Now there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page, and that will allow you to review a series of catalogs from Kaba Ilco, from increasingly applicable to less. So the first one is going to be their core cylinder catalog, where you'll be able to review all of their cylinders, whether it be mortise, rim, key and knob, key and lever, deadbolt style, all of the different finishes, all of the different keyways, all of the different lengths are there available for review, and then all of the associated products that go with cylinders from Kaba Ilco. They have a bunch of odds and ends that, cylinder collars would go with it. They also have an exhaustive offering of deadbolts that are based on or built on their mortise style cylinders, which are great low profile sorts of cylinders. Next, there's a link below this video to a kind of unrelated but incredibly valuable catalog, their key blank catalog. If you have ever more than an occasional need to try to identify an unknown key blank, that catalog is fantastic because it will give you a milling profile that is shown in the catalog, and you can determine reasonably close, sometimes absolutely close, other times impossible to tell, but it's a helpful way to determine a key blank. Number 3, there's a relatively new line of hardware from Kaba Ilco called their storefront hardware. I like their storefront hardware. I'm getting more and more experience with it as the months go by. The quality is very good. The re-engineering, the new approach to storefront hardware is refreshing. They've done a couple of things that allow a distributor or an installer, like possibly yourself, to greatly reduce the amount of inventory you might keep on hand. If you have any questions on the Kaba Ilco 15995GC-2060 key and knob lever deadbolt replacement cylinder, or any other Kaba Ilco lock product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.